Hi, welcome. Uh, you're so nice of you to tune in. I'm really happy about that. The subject of the day was given to me just a minute ago, and it's the uh, maybe it's an odd subject, doesn't matter, but you tuned in because you saw the title, and yeah, the title is The Color Gray. The color gray. Now that could mean so many different things. First, when they told me that was the subject of the day, I was thinking, what? That is so nothing. Gray is just nothing, right? Gray, gloomy day. Ooh, nobody likes that. Gray hair? No, no, nobody likes that. Gray is, it's kind of a boring color. Gray really is not to me. No, okay. But I guess that's even, it's for you, right? This video is for you. This is not for me. So I had to see, what do you mean by you wanting wanting to talk about the color gray? Because this is your choice, right? The color gray, that the gray was given to me to talk about. So this is your choice, gray. Now, the gray is sometimes considered a very, sad color. It's not even, is it a color or is it just sadness? Is sadness the important part in not important, that's, um, is sadness a part of your life today and you can't feel the colors? Because if we have gray, there's not very much colors. We can have different shades of gray, but they're not very uplifting, I would say. Is that what you're thinking? That gray is not uplifting? But remember that if you have gray in the background, you can actually match with any color, right? You can put red in there, pink, green, purple, blue, yellow, everything matches with gray. So gray is something good, right? It's not a bad thing. Gray is actually good. So that's the perfect solution for everything. If you feel gray, good. Then you know you can match it with anything in your mood, in your environment, in your decoration, anything. Gray is actually very perfect. So if you feel gray, see gray, experience gray, that's the right thing. That's a good thing. It's not a negative thing, it's a good thing. So gray is going to take you, the gray is going actually now from this space now, you with me here, from now on, every time you feel gray, see gray, experience gray, try to avoid gray, always remember, okay, now I can put any splash of color, any thought, any feeling, because gray is just like the base. Some people say white is the base, but gray is a more boring color than white, because white uh, often has the symbolic meaning of innocence and bright and snow and white light, bright, But gray is, it's a mellow kind of color. So everything from now on, from this day forward, every time you're thinking of gray, remember gray is given to you so you can actually start living your life, putting color into your life, changing the color, putting a splash here, a splash there. Now I'm not just talking about, decorating at home with gray as a base. No, 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 no. Gray, feeling gray. If you feel gray on the inside, you're probably feeling gray now, right? On the inside. So how can we change it? Where can you find that splash of color? Well, why don't you have some grape juice, right? It's purple. And just imagine, pouring the purple into your mouth. Or eat a grape. Eat a lemon. Ooh, no. Eat an orange. That's better. It's better for you. So every time you see gray and the universe signalizes gray to you, you're safe. That's the perfect start. It's a new start. It's like in tarot cards readings, when you get the death card, you really think it's, oh my God, that's the end of it. But actually, as you know, right, it's the start of something new. And that's the same thing with the feeling gray. Experience the grayness. You, from now on and forward, you will know that this is the start of something new. This is the time for you to create something new. So be inspired by gray, I say to you. Be inspired to take those new steps, to take you forward in your life. So feeling gray, is A-okay. Yeah, gray is the best thing that could happen to you. So from so you will never feel sad again when you see gray, when you feel gray, when you see a gray hair in your hair. You can color it if you want to, or just let it be there as a reminder of, wow, I got gray. That means I'm so very much alive. I can do anything. And gray is wisdom as well, right? Someone who's gray haired, I would say, often symbolizes someone who's older. And when you're older, you're also, I'm not going to say wiser, but you've been through a lot of things in your life. So you have a lot of experience. So gray symbolizes that you have a lot of experience and you know how to make the choices, right? So gray is something good. So you shouldn't try to, eliminate gray. Because gray is a great background for feeling the colors, seeing the colors that you want to see, or seeing this experience that you want to experience. So imagine in your surroundings, if you see this gray sky and you're thinking, oh, that's one of those days, it's just gray. But always remember in your mind, in your heart, the clouds one day will separate and you will see blue skies and you will see the sunshine or the stars in the sky. So gray is such an important part of your life, feeling that change is on its way. So say yes to every time you see gray, oh wow, there's a big change going to come into my life, and I get to paint with the colors I want to paint it in. So bring your joy into this grayness and see what colors actually you want to paint with. Or if you just want to leave it gray for another day, maybe that's the right thing. In other words, rest, do nothing. It's okay. Right? That is so true. Remember all those sunny days and you have to go outside and do fun things, depending on where you live. If you live in England, in Europe, you want to really cherish those sunshiny days, so you don't have the gray and the rain and everything. But sometimes you're just fed up with the sunshine and you have to go out, meet people, hang out with people, eat dinners outside, and just be so engaged in so many different things. And then these gray, rainy days come. Wow, perfect. I can stay inside. I can tend to myself. I can just be with me. And that's important, right? So when you have those gray days, you can actually be with you. And remember, you know this. You know that being with you and realizing that you have so much potential and letting the you the inside you, that your inner child, your higher self, let it out. But for for the inner child and your higher self to be able to find the space to create themselves or be creative from your human body, we need to slow down. So gray is perfect. Those gray days when you don't have the sunshine, you probably have drizzling rain or something. Perfect to stay inside and really take care of you being you, right? So you get back to you being you, and that's the energy you really want to be in. So that's why gray is so important. So you can be you. So you can be the unique part in being you, because that's what it's all about here on planet Earth. You have to be you. Please don't be anyone else. You can be inspired by people, but don't do the exact same thing. Do something new, whatever it is. Okay? That's the uniqueness of you. So cherish those great gray days so you can find you and be the uniqueness of you. That is what is needed right now on this planet. And start from there. I'll see you around. Bye bye.